Good morning, my name is Holmes and today I'm going to be conducting 5 different sports screening tests. The first test is going to be a posture analysis test, the second test is going to be a flexibility test, the third test is going to be speed and agility, the fourth test will be muscular test, and the fifth test will be a cardiorespiratory test. We're going to start off with a speed and agility test. Okay, the first test we're going to be doing is called a T test. When we do a T test, we're going to start with the cone here, walk 10 meters, going down, and then 5 more meters. Go back to the middle. 5 meters from here. And that's a T test. What we're going to do, we're going to have someone jog from there to there, face the same way the whole time, side shuffle to that cone, side shuffle to the next cone, side shuffle all the way back, and then backtrack all the way to the cone. That's all the T test consists of. Okay, now the cardiorespiratory test. We're going to be demonstrating a broncho test, and with a broncho test, normally the results take longer than 5 minutes, and since the videos cannot be longer than 3 minutes, there won't be any demonstration of it, but I will explain. So, what we're going to do, we're going to start off at this cone, jog to the 20 meters, the first cone is at 20 meters, jog back. Then from this cone, we're going to be jogging to the 40 meter mark and back. Then from this cone again, we're going to be jogging all the way to the 60 meters, furthest cone, and back. We're going to do that set 5 times. Thank you. Okay, today we're going to be doing a postural assessment. Now, when you do a postural assessment, we're going to be analyzing an individual's posture from top to bottom. So first, we're going to start off with the head. Now, is the head tilted from the left or to the right? And it's not, so today we'll give them a 10 for that. Now, we'll look at the shoulders. And as you can notice, the right shoulder is a little bit more tilted down than the left shoulder. So we'll give him about an 8 out of 10 for that one. Now the spine, I'm going to ask him to turn with his back facing to us and tighten the shirt. Now with the spine, we're going to go down the spine with our fingers here until we realize that it bends a little bit to the left of here. So it isn't fully straight, so we can't give him a 10. So we're going to give him an 8. It's not super crooked or anything, it's just a little bit to the left on the side. So now we're going to ask him to turn back straight facing to us, and now we're going to measure the hips. So he's going to pull his shirt tight, and we're going to find the hip bone. There's one hip bone there, and another hip bone there, and they are perfect. They're pretty much perfectly in line. So we'll give him a 10 for that. Nothing is tilted to the left or to the right. Now we're going to look at the ankles. Now the individual's ankles are quite spread apart like this, so we're going to give him a 0 for the ankles and the posture of the ankles. Now with the neck, we're going to ask him to turn sideways. So sideways. Now when we're looking at the neck, we want to see if the neck goes really forward or if it's really backwards or straight up, and we're going to go with the ears in line with the shoulders. So as you can see, the shoulders are a little bit behind the ears, so his neck does go a little bit forward, but not too bad. So we'll give him an 8 out of 10 there. Now with the upper back, if he had a really big hunchback on his back, we'd have to give him a 0, but the posture is quite good here, so we're just going to give him a good old 10. Now with the trunk, we're going to ask him to pull his shirt tight again. Now we're going to look for a big hollowing at the back here. If there's any hollow, or if there's any trunk is ejected or anything like that, and it's not. It's pretty good down here, so we're going to give him a 10. Now with regards to the abdomen, we're going to see in the front here, pull the shirt tight this way, other way. Yeah. Now there's nothing, no abdomen is not all birched out to the front here. So we're just going to give him a nice 10 there. And then lastly, we're going to look at the lower back. Pull the shirt tight to the back, yes. Now there's no big curvature in the lower back or anything. It's a decent posture, so we'll give him another 10 there. Thank you. Okay, so now we're going to be going to the muscular fitness test. With the muscular fitness test, we're going to be using the 1-minute push-up test. The individual is going to have 1 minute, 60 seconds to do as many push-ups as possible with good form. I will be making sure that the individual is using good form. You're now at 20 seconds. Halfway. You have 20 seconds left. 10 seconds. And time. Okay, lastly, we're moving on to a flexibility test. Now, with the flexibility test, we're going to be using the sit and reach test. So with a sit and reach test, normally there's a block with a ruler attached on top of it, but today I don't have that tool. So we're going to be using a stair and a ruler. So the way the test is demonstrated is you're going to put your feet up against the stair, sit and reach as far as you can, and we will get the measurement using the ruler. Okay, thanks. Okay, thank you.